Hi, I'm going to be doing my informative speech on getting paid for good grades. Many college students don't understand the importance of receiving and maintaining a good GPA. Maintaining and receiving a good GPA displays valuable work ethics and cognitive skills. Anyone can go to college, but being able to attend college and receive outstanding grades is what separates you from thousands of other educated candidates. Good grades demonstrates the ability to complete job tasks proficiently as the student did so with his or her assignments. According to Maggie Tolan, a professional and director of graduate career services and student life in the Andrew Yang School of Policy Studies, says a GPA is a reflection of ability. Your GPA is answering for employers quite quickly what you can do. So basically what she means is being able to display a good GPA to an employer is already answering the question of, does this person or does this individual have the potential to take on these big responsibilities? And in order to get a good GPA, students want to select the appropriate amount of courses and make sure not to take too many at one time. Take as many classes that fit your work schedule, personal schedule, and level of pressure. Taking too many classes can overwhelm and discourage students, which can result into a bad grade or withdrawal from a course, which of course affects your GPA negatively. Students also want to find the profession that they want to do and learn as much as you can about your major and expectations of your future title. Students must be informed of the expectations and responsibilities their profession requires. Choosing the wrong major can result into a lack of motivation and discouragement of finishing the course with a good grade. Receiving a bad grade negatively affects your GPA, whether that grade came from a major requirement or not. So say you got a bad grade in an elective, which has nothing to do with your major. It will affect your GPA. So you want to make sure that you take every class seriously. And completing each assignment as if you were completing it for a job task is what can help you prepare for those future job tasks. Being able to relate your coursework with your future job tasks can provide experience and preparation for future job tasks. Having the privilege of a professional mentor, your grade will allow you to find and strengthen any weaknesses. So professors who provide feedback, whether it be good or bad, can help you direct you into the right path and help you strengthen those weaknesses. And also, having the opportunity to transform those good grades into money will provide all of the motivation, determination, and dedication a student needs. Employers want to hire and pay the most to individuals who are willing to dedicate themselves to their profession. And good grades is an indicator of how well an employee is willing and dedicated to represent in his or her work. According to Forbes in an article, the article was, do employers really care about good grades? And the answer is yes. Students shouldn't think that just because they're mounted the admissions hurdle, they can slack off in class. No. According to the article, to be sure, many small companies won't expect to see a GPA on a resume, but most large companies will. Large companies means you get paid more. You get a higher title. You get the profession that you always wanted, and that's what you went to school for. And according to a survey of more than 200 employers, they conducted in August and September of this year by the National Association of College and Employers, 67% of companies said they screened candidates by their GPA. So many students don't think like, oh, they're not going to look at my GPA. They are. If you're applying at a larger company, you have a higher, it's more likely that they're going to look at your GPA. But say you were applying for a smaller company where you might not get paid so much or as much as you would at a large company, they may or may not look at their GPA. But 67% is very big. So we want to make sure that getting good grades is important to you in your life and in your college career. And one thing to close out on is finishing college with good grades develops motivation in the future worker. Students who have worked hard their entire college career have developed the natural ability and willingness to always strive for the best in school and in work. The hunger of success will result into a healthy and successful, long-lived professional career. So being able to instill the incentive of finishing school with good grades and good habits of receiving good grades prepares and develops a successful future working professional. So that is my speech. I hope you learned something well, and I hope we all finish this course with good grades. Thank you, and good night.